Yen's pacing. This is about to blow some minds.
Welcome back, child.
You've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you. All just like I remembered.
Thanks, I guess.
What?
Little sis.
Oh, there she is. Oh.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Damn, it's good to see you again. Glad to see you, Triss.
Thank Yennefer. She's the one who invited me.
There'll be time to talk later. We should confer now.
Okay, back to business. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes us up to 28.
Tell us about the magic we use.
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter with Dimeritium or our own magic. They also summon the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
There's just not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
Good to see you.
I wonder why Lambert's thing got updated. Let's see here. Lambert made no secret of his hatred for Kaer Morhen. When the time came to stand in his defense, he did so without a second thought. Okay. Now what we could also do is take a look here. We've got precise blows, fast attack, critical hit by 2%. Strong attack, critical hit by 2%. Vitality reaches 0. Adrenaline points will be consumed to restore vitality. The amount restored is based on the number of adrenaline points used. So I'm thinking what we really need is 20 points in this branch to unlock Whirl. So I'm not sure that that's going to happen anytime soon. I think what we could do is continue with our strength training. And then we could throw in like a stronger mutagen here. Let's see, we have 5%, 7%. Looks like that 7 is the best that we have. Although, greater red, we need more red. We could probably make a few of these. Although we're not going to have the full amount. So for now, it's gonna have to do.
You found her. They told me the hunt was after her, but those buggers might burst in uninvited. So I've made a Mahakaman mix. When this ploughing blows, it'll be bits and pieces, nothing more.
No one would ever guess that these barrels explode either.
Bring all your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches. Blades will need honing, plate will need some hammering, that sort of thing.
Thought right. Thanks, Sultan.
Plan to top that by brewing some more Mahakam and mix. Shite so volatile you need but glance at it to set it off like a flaming fart. Very useful during sieges.
Willing to craft something for me?
Of course, provided you've a diagram.
I mean, it's worth taking a look. I mostly just want him to repair anything that we can. See why we have to pay him.
All right. We'll talk later, Zoltan.
Oh, it's Ermion. He's busy, I guess.
Wolf?
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
Any progress?
Damn piece of junk. Barely younger than Vesemir.
Eskel.
Greetings, Wolf.
Eskel.
Need some peace. Gotta prepare.
I understand.
Elbow higher.
Hey, Vest came.
Every time you were...
Glad to see you.
Set out alone, Vest tracked me down. Insisted on coming.
I ought to give you a hiding for not asking my help, but I took it all out in Roach along the way.
Ah, some old friends.
There he
What's
is.
this horse son doing here?
We need him.
You might have forgotten what he did. I haven't.
Gotta save Ciri, whatever the cost, and Letho's faced the hunt before.
I don't question his abilities. I simply don't trust him.
Letho won't betray us.
You're naive. Always have been. Usually I don't give a shit, but this time it could kill Vess and me both. Think this through before it's too late.
We'll stay and help, but we don't want him at our backs.
Okay.
Roach.
No desire to talk to you right now, Geralt.
Great. Happy to see that you came along.
An illusion.
Is it though?
Greetings, Geralt. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion.
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt?
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
It's good to see you again.
Expected you earlier.
I started
earlier.
off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorceresses.
Okay.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Let's see what you're selling. So you have a potion of clearance. If I really wanted to, we could redistribute all of our talent points. I kind of like our build right now. I do wish we had Whirl though, so I might actually give that a shot. What else does she have? Anything major? Not really. Some rune stones, that's all good. Let's go ahead and try this. Uh-oh. We're done with you. Oh, there we go.
Kira.
Okay, so let's just do a potion of clearance here. Let's give it a shot. Woven Hour temporarily lowers the required level of all items. Oh, this is for a patch fix kind of thing, which I don't really need to use. Potion of Clearance looks like we already had one, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, so now let's make sure that we unequip that so that we don't accidentally use it. For some reason it wouldn't let me use it otherwise. Okay, so what we really want is Whirl. That's going to be really helpful, I think. I don't need the arrow deflection. Which one do we want to use in here? Probably Precise Blows. And we may as well max this one. We need 5 more, so let's just take these. Then we can take the Whirl. We have Strong Attack, Rend. Deals additional damage in proportion to the stamina consumed. Ignores enemies' defense and increases critical hit chance by 10%. Adrenaline points increase total damage by 100%. That's actually pretty good as well. Yeah, like some of these are quite good. Okay, activating certain abilities lets you mount special attacks. Mount a fast attack, hold left click to mount a special strong attack, hold left shift and click. Okay. So now let's throw these all in here. And then we could throw on the red mutagen here. Now for our signs, we definitely want Delusion. We could just throw that in there, I suppose. We definitely want Exploding Quen. Throw that maybe over here. Melting Armor with Igni, probably. Fire Stream would be good. Ard Sweep would be good. Definitely want Ard. We only have 10 points available now. I haven't been using the active shield very often. The glyphs are super great, so I would like to take these. Magic Trap. I don't know that we need that. I kind of feel like if we don't go back to all the potions and stuff, then we lose a lot of those benefits. Okay, so potion duration time is now increased. And we could do 3 more. I'm not going to go into any of the passives, I don't think. We could maybe go into Ard Sweep. It's quite good. We're going to lose the benefits of the blade oils, but that's okay because I find a lot of the times we might not even need the maximum amount. So having it infinite isn't that ideal. I do like all of these potion duration times. That's something that we're going to be missing out on. But it's kind of cool just to switch it up, I guess. Each potion heals 5% vitality. So we could put 3 more into these. Maximum toxicity by 1. Could do that as well. Potion overdose threshold. So let's throw this over here. And I think I'm going to go into Ard Sweep, to be honest. So obviously we can't have everything that we want, but it'll be cool to switch it up a bit. Okay, these are all 5%, 5%. Here we go. Greater blue. Let's throw on a greater green over here just for some extra vitality. So is this going to work out okay? Actually, you know what? Maybe we should throw this here and then stick with the blue. Sign intensity really high. And see how this works, yeah. It's going to be a little different, but that's cool. Switch it up.
Get everybody together. Time to talk. Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the Hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
There aren't many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. Work together and we'll defeat the Hunt. When they attack, Yen will dome the fortress with a magic shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Count me in too. Always believed attack is the best defense.
The Hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the Hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed. Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the Hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and plowing sticks to anything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
Not a bad idea.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas.
Maybe it is a bad idea.
Need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the Hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Okay, so what does the lab get us?
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Tough to say, honestly. I mean, we have a ton of potions. Let's go with Witcher traps.
There aren't many of us, so we'll need to prepare as many traps as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
I think we should rely on what we have so far. Patch up the wall, make it harder for them to get in.
Fixing the breach in the wall's a priority.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert, Geralt, and Letha will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals, stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep.
These are not the look of confidence.
Remember, Eridan can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details. Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
Wanted to talk about what we can expect.
Thanks, not interested. You should talk to Ciri, find mood she's in.
Okay.
I'm exposing you all to danger, unnecessarily.
You worry too much. Wipe that frown off your face, we'll make it.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking Letha with us.
You know my opinion.
I do. Okay, exit the keep, join Lambert when you're ready to face the hunt. Now, let's just do a quick check here. So we have a lot of different things that we can still do in Skellige. So these are all still available to us, thankfully. A lot of the contracts are still available. So that must mean that this is not like the final thing that we're going to be doing, thankfully, because I don't want to leave all of that untouched if we can. But I'm also curious if there's anybody willing to chat in here. I kind of want to go and see if maybe Yen's up in her area. Isn't... Oh, it's down here. I'll try to remember to enhance our armor and weapons again, too, before we leave. So we have maximum impact. There's a good chance she's not even up here, but... Nope. So Dimeridium bombs could be pretty important. Have to remember though that when we're in them, we can't use our powers either, so that's one downside to be mindful of. I mean, like, doesn't appear that anybody's in here. Oh, here's Ciri.
Got a minute?
Serious talk coming.
I won't let them take you. You know that.
I know.
You gotta keep clear. Stay out of trouble.
Don't treat me like a child.
Didn't even do that when you were one.
I like it when you smile.
Thanks.
Come here. Everything will be all right.
I'm really hoping so. All right, let's drop anything that we're not going to be using. Were we... Yeah, we were looking at switching to Winter's Blade before, right? It's got the armor piercing, 55 critical hit, and 10% chance to freeze, so I think I'll keep it. drop anything else here that we're not going to be using. Acquired level 29, so we can't use the feline bow just yet. Okay, and let's throw in Winter's Blade. We also have some of these. Chance to stagger. There's one. And... lesser. Here's one. Stun. Let's take that. Okay, actually what we could do is really quickly go through here. Acquire level 17. Just do a quick check, because there may have been some that we picked up that were way too good for us in the past, and now we could maybe use them, but it's not really looking that way. Okay. We have this one here. This is a better steel sword. Maybe we should use the T-gear. That's one that we've been sitting on for a while. So instead of those, I just plopped those in there. We probably should have used it on that, unfortunately. Any Witcher gear that we can use? Not totally. We're one off from using our superior woven steel sword as well, so we could use the Tiger and then eventually get into the woven steel sword. So let's enhance these. Maybe what I can do is buy some greater runes from Kira if she's still out here, which she's not. I guess we're gonna get to it. I kind of get her position where she's like, I can take care of myself, because she feels like, you know, we have to assemble this giant army just for her kind of thing, but I mean, she has to know that it's the right call. Come.
See that? It's starting. Woods, now.
Oh, there's like a rift behind us. Jeez. She's not gonna be able to keep that up for very long.